Okay, welcome back. So as I was recording this, I was gonna plan recording it today, which I actually did. And just minutes ago, Jack and Jill just posted a new announcement or post. So I think it's about time I actually do it. If I did this earlier, I could have missed out, and then we're gonna have to do another short video, which I do not want to do. So good thing I waited a little bit. But anyways, we are doing another update on Jack and Jill. TPOT 20. It's very special because this is very long anticipated, and it is also big. So that's why we're gonna go over it. So the first thing is there's this new microphone's on, right? Gotta check. Okay. So not only I'll share some updates, but I'll also share my predictions. Some if I can fit them in here. But we have a new sneak peek. It's the first one, and I'm gonna play right now. In fact, it's a preview of TPOT 20. So here it is. Next week. So that was it. It was just one really angry. So that means something is about to go down. And just now, just a few minutes ago, I was not expecting this, but it was literally in 2 days. But we got a new post. BFDI TPOT 20 is nearly here. We got this. It says BFDI TPOT 20 releasing in theaters on October 16th, which is tomorrow. Releasing on YouTube 12 p.m. on the 17th of October. Unfortunately, that I will be in school at that time. So I won't be there to because that's a Friday. In fact, I could go check that right now. Look, see, October 17th is a Friday. I thought they'll premiere in earlier, maybe later, around 5 p.m., 7 p.m. or something like that. But I guess not, because they want to be evil. And EST as well, not CST or whatever. So it'll be it. I haven't actually checked the comments yet. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Turn. And then we got this. Why'd you have to go down? Wait, what that? Oh, that's. Oh, we got this. Tickets still available, but they ended the sale. So now go here. It's this is days ago, but in 3 days. Well, now it's tomorrow. But BFDI or TPOT 20 is coming to the big screen in 3 days, unaware of what is to come. And now it's so leafy. This means, look at that, unaware of what is to come. That means big stuff is gonna, what the heck? Big stuff is going to, big stuff is going to happen. I know that. And it says ticket sales tickets sales end on October 14th at 11:59 p.m. CDT. Or whatever that was. Okay, it's CET, not CST. Yes. Yeah. And this episode will be big. It's a big one. And if we go to the docs, which for some reason before, it was a random t.co website. And it now leads to this. It leads to something like this, but if you click buy now, oh, that's okay, yeah, sure. Look, that's it, unavailable. That means there's no more tickets. Going to the store, you see the site still here, and it says, and then look, when you click on the city, okay, see, but I'm assuming if I refresh the page, it is going to be gone. But that is not what I meant. Or just nothing happens. But if we go back, well, it's still on the site, but yeah, it's still on the site. But it's just this now, and they're unavailable, unfortunately. So that means you can't get any more tickets. They're gone. They're gone forever. And actually, it's for real this time, because they can't do another resale. Because it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And also you have to be careful. I'm not sure about this, but actually we'll get that in a bit. I'm even though you guys know what it is. So basically, so this episode they said that they will feature that. Hold on. So I remember that they said that Free will have a major role in this episode, according to a lot of people, and apparently the creators themselves. They said that Free will be coming this episode. They will have a major role, and they were drawn by their voice actor. So that's something else. That's pretty cool, but most of us think that it's this person called Polymars, but we still not 100% confirmed yet. But it's most likely they've been featured in some videos on like the Humany channel or whatever that channel was or whatever. But so yeah, so that's what I think. That will be the voice actor Free. And now the actual plot. So what I think will happen in TPOT 20, if we go back to the landscape, is that well, first we're gonna see the aftermath of what happened in TPOT 19. You know, when Wong took the planet out of its orbit, far into the solar system, and Grassy was crying all alone in the vents, and 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 Pencil was sent to the past, most likely. I don't think she was killed, but it's most likely. But I think she was sent to the past. That's what I think. So, now, let's see. So, if you know how the episode will start out was like, after what exactly happened, we will see one, just causing havoc around the solar system, destroying planets, destroying stuff, destroying species, I guess. So this episode, okay, I'm not gonna say it again, but yes, that will be something else you need to know, and also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, then that this happens for a little while, and then we see X and the others, in the that's not in the grasslands that didn't come there yet. They notice that the sky's not red, and they heard of everything that happened. So they had X and the others had to go and fix that, and they probably return to the grasslands. Probably. Now, next is, I hope this happens, but Two gets out of bed. He's been bedrunning for around 10 months. 10 months, bro. 10 months. That's crazy. He's been here for pretty much the entire year. From January 1st to now. That's crazy. It's crazy, I know. I hope that happens. Anyways, and then we see when these things will happen. I don't know what order, but then winner and loser find the wireless recovery center and just recover everyone. But it's possible that it could be broken. So maybe that. And then we get to Free. So the Exeters, or the ones that are still there, in 6 apparently, I think, are still trying to find their way out and trying to open the door. But then Free finally gets out of prison. I guess he just heard about everything and then just, and remember, since 4 got, I don't know how you say this, but got taken by one somewhere, probably in one's room. And we will also find out what happened to Leafy. If he took out the leader or something, but it's still most likely. But we don't know. wait, I don't know. So now what's next is when it is 12 p.m. we will be in what is it school, but let me see if we would be in art at the time. So yep, we will be in art. Anyway, now back to Free. Free will finally speak, and they will find the others. Um, and then everyone is shocked that that they finally saw Free. And then Free says, "Wow, I can't believe I've been trapped in here for a long time." But then someone asks what happened, and then Six or Free tells, "Let me tell you the story." And then we finally get to the backstory of the Algebrilians. I had to hurry this up because I saw it last time. We were at 8 minutes. So, how I think it'll play out is that back then, the 1, 2, and 3, and probably 4, were all friends at the equation playground in the Algebrilian planet, or whatever that's called. But then, when 1 and 3 saw that 2 and 4 had powers, they became jealous. And they tried many ways to get their powers. But we still don't know why 1 is motivated to get the power. We just know that 1 wants the power, and probably 3 as well, but mostly 1. So, 1 tries many things, and maybe they do something extremely bad, and 4 locks 1 or seals 1 up inside of the moon. And then, after that, this might happen, but 3 is on one side and is defending her, and is saying that 4 is a bad person, and again 4 has had enough, and just puts 3 inside of him in the exit in a cage, trapped forever or eternity. That's what I think. And then so all of that will probably happen. But then, once that happens, the backstory will end, and I think that'll be all backstory for now. And then we go on to the present for the rest of the episode. What will happen then? Well, we're gonna see the Exiters trying to escape, like Bommy, Bell, or whatever. And then we will see the, like, X or Flower or whatever they are, the BFBers, or post-splitters. They just figure out everything that just happened. And then, meanwhile, with winner and loser, they try to recover everyone. But that fails, so they probably had to find another way. But then 2 gets out of bed and notices everything that has happened. So then, after that happens, 2 will meet the contestants and wonder where everyone went and what happened. And then, someone, I don't know who, but someone will probably explain it, but I'm not sure who. So 2 tries to bring them back, but remember, he's powerless. He has no powers anymore. 4 got taken, so there is no hope anymore, and the recovery center is broken. But then comes the big part. A battle against 1. But who will be fighting? Well, it has to be X. Who else could it be? He's the strongest Algebrilian, literally. So, and we haven't seen his actual true powers yet, so it's possible we might see this in TPOT 20. Like an X versus 1 battle type thingy. And also, think about it. 1 has 4, 2, and her own power. 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals 7. And in X finds out his value, X's value is 7. So it's possible, and also that X gets 1 plus 1 value every day. People say that he'll have around 2,763 value. Possible, but it's most likely. So yes, we will hopefully see an X versus 1 battle, which is actually going to be nice. Really nice. And then we get to the one, angry part, whatever. The one angry part. that. I think because of when X biting her, she's gonna be extremely mad. She's gonna do something, but then she also takes X's powers, and then one just keeps destroying things and causes more damage to the planet. And after that, that means there's almost nothing they can do. And Grassy probably gets out the vents, maybe two helps him get out the vents. But the contestants or whatever they're still scared of what happened. And that's a wrap. After that, one just flees and just proceeds to cause more havoc. Or maybe something else will happen, like X will defeat one, but temporarily, and they say that she'll be back with more power. And then takes X's power, but we're not sure. But that's my predictions for TPOT 20. And what the title will be, it's pretty much going to be called Alone. I already mentioned this in the last one. TPOT 20 Alone or A11. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean by that. Like, hold on. Let me go to the comments. Like this. Alone. Hold on, like that. See, that would be a cool reference. Because Jack and Jellify would be some person to do that. Back to this picture. We can see that. I think that's that. Oh, that's the grasslands, I think. Or it could be the moon. I'm not sure. Wait, that could be the moon. Because look at the texture right there. But the moon doesn't have grass. So it could be anything else. And finally, I'm going to make this really quickly. Wow, this is 16 minutes. Longer than my, I don't know, something else. But I'm going to make this quick. Remember that if it's, I don't think it's likely, but there's still going to be some spoilers. And this could be the biggest leaked episode yet. I think they said apart from TPOT 19, and that was the biggest leaked episode. What was that? I don't know. Oh no, that was something else. But yeah. People could still leak it. Even though AMC or whatever these feeders are, they're more strict. Because they're more of a bigger feeder company. People could still get away with it and leak audios or screenshots or like the script. But here's some guidelines that I want you to follow to avoid these spoilers. And plus, it's only for one day. You guys can survive one day without spoilers. So here's the deal. One, first of all, you just avoid any server related to the OSC. Because sometimes people are stupid to leak it somewhere. There are some spoiler channels, like in the, I think it was either the OSCAC or the actual BFDI server. But they have like a channel for spoilers you can put in there. And that's where TPOT 20 or any other unreleased spoilers go there. That happens for meetups too. That's where you can only discuss it. You cannot discuss it anywhere else. Just there. So, be careful of that. If you don't want to see spoilers, just avoid all OSC servers. Or at least just avoid any Discord servers as a whole. Or anyone who is going there that you know. Please be sure to tell them like if they're going or not so that you can be aware of that before you get in contact with anyone. And next, this is hard, but just if you are going to upload a leak, please follow the post feeder rule. This means that you can record it as long as you want, but please upload it after the episodes have released. These people are actually good. They actually wait long enough, and once the episode is fully released to the public, then they release the audience reactions videos or the leaks or whatever. But there's some people who just leak it. But I don't think that'll be possible because it's just a one-day difference. And I think Jack and Jellify will be on to something to try to stop these leaks and take them as fast as possible. So be sure to avoid those. Or if you are going to leak it, just, yeah. But if you do record, just please keep it to yourself. Or if you don't have a channel or you want to post an audience reaction, just keep it to yourself. And don't tell any text spoilers, video spoilers, images spoilers, or anything like that. You can say something like, "This episode was so shocking, it almost made me cry." Yeah, you can say something like that, but just don't say anything that's like true. Like, "Oh my God, X defeated one." Yeah, don't say something like that, or like a picture of two, getting upset and crashing on over X or something. I don't know, or an image of Ford, seeing Ford's whereabouts. No, don't do that, okay? And one last thing is just stay away from any social medias. YouTube, Twitter, or X, uh, Reddit, any of those where you're related to the OSC items entirely. Just avoid them whatsoever. You can still watch like Jack and Jellyfly or anything related to BFDI or OSC, but if you're watching something like TPOT 19 or something like this, like the trailer, you might get recommended TPOT 20 spoilers. And about that, don't put like a spoiler as your thumbnail. Like, put something different as your thumbnail so that people don't get spoiled right away. And don't put your leak as YouTube Shorts. Because if people are scrolling for YouTube Shorts, they're gonna immediately see it unexpectedly. They won't expect the spoilers there. So please be sure that you don't put it as a YouTube Short or a live stream. That's actually worse. So, and then, oh my God, why do I keep saying that? So, yeah. Anyways, what else was there? Oh yeah, just avoid everything. Just on October 16th, just avoid everything. If you are going to the theaters, just go ahead and have fun. Enjoy your poster, enjoy your shirt or whatever merch they're selling, and of course, enjoy the episode and have a fun time. And just please don't drown out the episode for others. It's mean and it's too loud and obnoxious. It's not gonna be good. I get it, you're hyped about the episode, but that does not mean that you can just be extremely hyped and drown it for others. Don't throw popcorn or drinks. I know people are gonna do that. So, whatever, but just have some fun, okay? And, yeah. And, and then after the episode releases, feel free to go back to your social medias or your online posts or whatever they are, and just you can continue to do whatever you want. Okay, so we're gonna go off now. I'm at 2% and 22 minutes. So I'm going to see you in 2 days for the actual TPOT 20 premiere after school. Okay, all right. See you in the TPOT 20 episode reaction. Goodbye.